Good morning. As we get started, I'd like to acknowledge, first of all, that of OPG's facilities across Ontario, all are located on treaty and traditional territories of Indigenous peoples. I wish to acknowledge that the Darlington site in particular is in the shared traditional and treaty territory of the Chippewa and the Mississauga and Anishinaabe. And I would like to welcome everyone this morning to Durham Region, Canada's clean energy capital, and in particular welcome to the Darlington Energy Complex for today's exciting announcement. I wish to thank in particular Minister Stephen Lecce, my great friend and colleague, for his leadership and for being a driving force behind Ontario's energy vision. I also want to recognize our fellow speakers for today, Ken Hartwick, President and CEO, Ontario Power Generation. And I'd also like to acknowledge Nicole Butcher as the incoming CEO and President. I'd also like to recognize my great friend and our great leader here in Clarington, Mayor Adrian Foster. Ontario is known throughout the world for advancing clean, reliable, and affordable nuclear power. As the local member of Provincial Parliament for Durham, I am incredibly proud to stand here at the Darlington Energy Complex, a facility that is central to our province's energy strategy and a vital part of our community. I was thrilled to join Premier Ford in December 2022 to announce the official groundbreaking for the first new SMR small modular reactor right here in Darlington. And I'm thrilled to be here today to share in this announcement. An announcement that is a shining example of Ontario's vision and Ontario's leadership in clean energy innovation. A vision for powering homes and businesses, for creating jobs, driving economic growth, and ensuring a sustainable energy future for generations to come. With the demand of electricity expected to grow by 75% by 2050, projects like this are critical to keeping our province on track. I would like to thank Ontario Power Generation, the skilled workers joining us today, and our project partners for their dedication and their expertise, which made this achievement possible ahead of schedule and on budget. Your hard work continues to position Ontario as a leader in clean energy solutions. As Minister Lecce will highlight, today's announcement is another important step forward towards solidifying and sustaining our position as a global energy leader. I'm honored to be the MPP for the riding of Durham within Durham Region during these exciting times, and I thank Minister Lecce again and Premier Ford for advancing this vital and essential and forward-thinking work. And now please join me in welcoming the Honourable Stephen Lecce, Minister of Energy and Electrification for the province of Ontario. He will announce this incredible milestone and what it means for our future. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much to Minister McCarthy, who is a proud defender here for the people of Durham, a staunch defender of our nuclear energy space. I'm grateful to you for your continued leadership and advocacy for more of this, more nuclear expansion in the province on time and on budget. It is an honor to be with you, pleased to be with you, as well as our brilliant mayor here, Mayor Foster. Thank you for your leadership in this community and frankly across the country. In your capacities advocating for nuclear expansion. I want to thank Mayor Anderson, the workers from across OPG, the fine women and men behind me who helped deliver this project. I want to thank the various trades and unions who are with us as well, and as well as municipal representatives from Durham's government. I also want to specifically recognize OPG's President and CEO, Ken Hartwick, who has just last week announced his retirement after 9 incredible years of service at this company. Ken, on behalf of the Premier and myself, let us extend our thanks to you for your outstanding contributions, including your leadership when it comes to the critical refurbishments and expansions underway at Ontario's nuclear and hydro stations. Work, I might add, that is all happening on time and on budget, largely in part of your leadership. So thank you so much, Ken, for your service to the people of Ontario. I also want to congratulate Nicole Butcher. I told her she's getting all the tough questions today. Nicole is taking on the responsibilities effective January 1, and I'm looking forward to working with her and the team to continue our progress as we work together to get things done and create value-added jobs for the people of this community and, frankly, for all Ontarians. As I'm sure many of you may be aware, the past month has been very busy in the Ministry of Energy Electrification as we rolled out our vision for Ontario's affordable energy future. A vision that telegraphs our priorities, centered first and foremost on the needs of families as we remain relentlessly focused on keeping costs down. A commitment to meet the growing demand for energy, because Ontario will need at least 75% more electricity by year 2050 to power our province's growth. The equivalent of adding 4.5 cities of Toronto to the grid. And the Premier and I have been very clear that unlike other parties at Queen's Park, we know that reliable, low-cost, clean nuclear energy that is produced here at Darlington, as well as at Pickering and Bruce, is going to play a critical role in meeting that demand. It's why, as part of our plan, our government is working with OPG to build a total of 4 small modular reactors here at Darlington as we start the pre-development work for a new large-scale nuclear station at Bruce Power 2. Now, one of the main questions I often get asked when I talk about that work has been what gives our government the confidence to move forward with and arguably lead the world when it comes to the development of new nuclear power. And to be frank, it's always an easy answer. It's each and every single person here today, the 70,000 women and men employed in Ontario's nuclear sector, that gives me the confidence that we can and we are delivering these projects on time and on budget. And there is no better proof than today's announcement, because I am so pleased to announce that OPG has completed the refurbishment of Unit 1 here at the Darlington Nuclear Generating Station 5 months, or 140 days ahead of schedule. This This 3-year, multi-billion-dollar mega project, which involved replacing and upgrading thousands of individual components, from pressure tubes to turbine generators, will ensure that these CANDU units continue to power our province for another 30 years. In fact, this unit alone will provide enough electricity for 875,000 homes. But this work wouldn't have been possible without the exceptional dedication of the 6,000 skilled workers who contributed to the project, many of whom are behind me today. From the construction and building trades to the Power Worker Union and the Society of United Professionals, each and every worker played a role in getting this project done safely, ahead of schedule, and to the highest quality standards. So I want to thank you all and for your dedication that is so critical to our province's success. And I want your hard work, to recognize that there's more to do, and that's why we continue this work on Unit 4. I know you're going to continue with the same focus and commitment to get the larger project across the finish line in year 26. Work that is going to continue to contribute to Ontario's economy, because 96% of project costs spent on this project were in Ontario. This station now extended the life of the project for 30 years, contributing $90 billion in economic activity for the province. This is just another example of how nuclear energy is a win for our economy, a win for our environment, and a win for Ontario's ratepayers. As we continue to lead the largest refurbishment and expansion of nuclear energy on the continent, I'm looking forward to being back for more celebrations like this one. So I want to thank you for your work, thank you for your collaboration, and I want to thank the gentleman for 9 years of service, and over to Ken. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Minister, and I just want to comment that great things are done by teams of people, and that's exactly what we have at OPG with our team and with all the partners with us. So this is important, and the support on this important project and OPG's future. And I want to thank you as well to our leadership team, our employees, vendors, project partners, and local representatives for joining us today. I also want to congratulate Nicole Butcher, our current Chief Operations Officer. Nicole will be taking on the role of President and CEO of OPG at the end of the year and is going to do an amazing job. Her appointment reflects really more than 25 years of delivering operational safety and performance excellence across OPG's business. And there is no one better equipped to take our company to the next chapter. It seems like we have been celebrating many historic moments at this site in recent years, and completing this unit's refurbishment is just the latest historic achievement. All told, it took about 6,000 people from OPG and our vendor partners, and a total of 1.5 million hours worked to get the job done at Unit 1. I want to thank the team for all of their hard work, commitment, and focus. Because of you, another Darlington unit has been refurbished, not just on time, but 5 months ahead of schedule. It's a level of success that doesn't just happen. It takes decades of planning and an unwavering dedication to quality, safety, and innovation. On Unit 2, Unit 3, and now Unit 1, what we have demonstrated is a clear commitment to quality. Since returning to service in 2020, Unit 2 went on a run for record 529 days straight. This is outstanding performance for a unit coming back from refurbishment. And Unit 3 was delivered 169 days ahead of schedule, which provided an extra 3 terawatt hours of energy for Ontario. With each unit, we have applied new innovations and thousands of lessons learned. This has helped us achieve major efficiencies, schedule savings, and quality execution. We will continue to take the same approach as we aim to complete the project by the end of 2026. All of this work is helping us build the confidence, experience, and license to develop future nuclear, both large and small. As highlighted in the Minister's recent vision statement, nuclear will power continue to be Ontario's low-carbon backbone. It will be the key to supporting our growth and electrifying future. We will rely all the success and momentum here to advance North America's first SMR fleet at Darlington and continue our planning for Pickering Nuclear's refurbishment. The finish line is now in sight for Darlington refurbishment project. As we continue to work on the final unit, Unit 4, we will keep our foot on the pedal. Let's keep working with quality and safety and continue to make history. I'll now invite Marc Arnault, Business Manager and Secretary-Treasurer, the Provincial Building and Construction Trades Council of Ontario, to the podium. Thank you very much.
Good morning, and thanks, Ken. It's a pleasure to be with you all here today to celebrate the early completion of the Unit 1 refurbishment safely and ahead of schedule. Thank you to our hosts, Ontario Power Generation, Minister Lecce, and everyone who was able to join us here this morning. The Provincial Building and Construction Trade Council of Ontario represents over 150,000 construction professionals who are employed in building the province's roads, bridges, hospitals, and energy infrastructure, including thousands of hours worked here at OPG. We know that nuclear power is an essential part of the energy mix to meet the province's long-term plans to create good jobs and grow the economy with clean, reliable, and affordable electricity, and the building trades are proud to be part of that. It is through major projects like the refurbishment of Unit 1 that creates the space to grow the next generation of Ontario's skilled trades workforce to meet industry demand. With project partners like Ontario Power Generation, they are able to share labor demand forecasts on a trade-by-trade basis, explain what the work picture looks like, what trades will be required and when, and what are the peak demand times for principal trades and for how long, so we can better map out other major projects so that when something like Unit 1 wraps up, the skilled trades workforce that built it can head to the next job. It's major projects like these that create the on-site learning environments needed to build the province's next generation of skilled unionized workers. The completion of Unit 1 was made possible because of the skill set of highly trained tradespeople, because of the strong working relationship with Ontario Power Generation and our contractor partners, and through the investment and support of the government in energy projects that provide Ontarians with safe, clean, reliable energy source. Working together, Unit 1 was completed safely and ahead of schedule, and I am proud to represent the building trades here today. It is now my pleasure to introduce His Worship, Adrian Foster, Mayor for the Municipality of Clarington. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Foster to the podium.
Well, good morning, all, and this is a fantastic morning. Many of you know that this is one of my happy places. When I'm here, I'm surrounded by friends. I'm surrounded by excitement, what is going on across the globe, and particularly right here in the nuclear industry. And I'm surrounded by opportunity. Now, as I speak to friends, I've got to point out Regional Chair John Henry, who is an advocate for the nuclear industry in Durham Region, who will tell you that Durham Region is the clean energy capital of the world. I can't say it quite as well as he does. And friends as well. Minister McCarthy, the working relationship and relationship that we have built is so deeply appreciated. Minister Lecce, our relationship so deeply appreciated. So thank you for that. So you've heard a couple of words used that I already intended to use. Vision was one of the words. Success was another word, and I'm going to throw in a third word, legacy. You can't have legacy without vision, and Minister Lecce, the vision that you have for Ontario, the vision that you have had on the nuclear sector, and tying that vision into the opportunity that is now presented in front of us globally, what an amazing vision. Turning lights on before the sun comes up, because it comes up in Clarington before it comes up anywhere else in the GTA. Keeping homes warm, keeping families cozy. An amazing vision for the needs. I was talking with someone earlier who said that one of the employees here suggested that they had not heard yet today how awesome they were. So for the workforce, you are awesome. Not that long ago, the Canadian nuclear supply chain had a reputation, and it wasn't the greatest. I can tell you, the world is watching and the world is impressed. And I know this as a fact for what you are achieving right now. And Ken, legacy. What an awesome legacy starting in 2016, beyond after we had the cancellation of Darlington B, refurb, 4 SMRs, likely refurb in Pickering, and we're looking forward to new build as well. And the legacy built on the success of your team, the team that you have led, and the vision of the province is something that is going to serve all of Ontario so well. Clarington is a proud nuclear host. We are a proud nuclear host because of the vision, because of the success, and because of the legacy, and our thanks go out to you deeply.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is the only I've been to I didn't have a question, but that's a good answer, so thank you so much.